Urgent breaking news. Florentino Perez reaches an agreement with Laporte. Find out everything and more. Updates on a possible return of Sergio Ramos, with a response already, and an important update on Alaba. Catch all this news in the video. Hello, fan and supporter of the greatest club in the world. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and give a like so you don't miss any Real Madrid updates. Thank you very much. As reported by El Desmarque, news about David Alaba's return might be closer than expected. Reports indicate the player is about to return to the field. Absent since December of last year due to an ACL injury, Alaba has been out of competitions for almost a year. Recently, he resumed ball training, suggesting he's in the final stage of recovery and should be fit to play soon. This comeback couldn't be more timely for Real Madrid, which will face an intense sequence of matches in the coming months. In January, besides competing for the Super Cup in Saudi Arabia, the team will also play a rescheduled match against Valencia, totaling up to 9 games in 27 days. Carlo Ancelotti will need as many players in top shape as possible to tackle this packed schedule, and Alaba's presence will be an important reinforcement for the team. Imar Laporte is Real Madrid's target in this winter market, with Florentino Perez determined to strengthen the defense. However, as usual, the Madrid president has set clear conditions and stated he won't pay just any amount. Al Nassr's stance is firm. They would only consider releasing Laporte for a good financial compensation. In Saudi Arabia, the defender is highly valued, so if Real Madrid truly wants him, it will have to spend a significant amount. Laporte has already shown interest in transferring, even agreeing to reduce his salary, which is a great sacrifice considering his current pay at Al Nassr. However, the Saudi club invested around 30 million euros in acquiring him recently and doesn't plan to release him for less. Florentino Perez considers 25 million euros a high amount for an experienced player, even if in good form. Real Madrid's interest in Laporte is not new, but the price has always been a barrier. Militao's injury, however, forced Florentino to act more quickly, and while Laporte wasn't the first choice, he has become a top option given the circumstances. Strengthening the defense is a priority, and Laporte tops the list of candidates to reinforce the squad at Santiago Bernabeu this winter. Florentino is convinced he would be a key piece for Madrid's defense, but only if the deal's cost is reasonable. Asked about the rumors of a possible move to Real Madrid, Laporte commented, "I'm not too aware of that. I read the same news as you, so it's all good. Of course, teams like Real Madrid are always attractive. Florentino might be willing to offer between 10 and 12 million euros, but Al Nassr demands a higher amount, complicating negotiations. If Laporte truly wants to wear the Real Madrid shirt, he'll need to put pressure on the Saudi club to facilitate his exit. And you, Madridista fan, do you think Laporte is the ideal choice for our defense? Leave your opinion in the comments." Sergio Ramos reportedly offered himself to return to Real Madrid and reinforce Carlo Ancelotti's squad, but according to the show El Chiringuito, his request was declined by Florentino Perez and José Ángel Sánchez. The 38-year-old Cameroonian defender, who has been without a club since the end of his contract with Sevilla last season, is still training as he waits for a new offer. Real Madrid, on the other hand, is looking for a reliable defender in the market to cover for Eder Militao, who suffered an ACL injury in his right knee last Saturday and will miss the season. In addition to Militao's injury, the team's defensive situation is weakened by Carvajal's injury, Alaba's long recovery, who will only return in December, and Tchouaméni's recent sprain. Remember that Sergio Ramos had a long and successful 16-season career with Real Madrid from 2005 to 2021, where he captained the team starting in the 2015-16 season. He left the club in the summer of 2021 after a disagreement in contract renewal negotiations. Ramos had requested a 2-year deal, but Real Madrid only offered 1, following its policy for veteran players. When the defender finally accepted the shorter offer, the deadline had already expired, and he left as a free agent. After leaving Real, Ramos spent 2 seasons with PSG, where the first was marked by various injuries. In 2023, he returned to Sevilla and played for 1 season. Since his contract ended on June 30th, he has been without a team. Although he's one of Real Madrid's greatest legends of the 21st century, a possible return of Ramos to Santiago Bernabeu seems unlikely at this time. Fans, leave your comment on the video. Your participation is very important, and don't forget to give a like. See you soon, and HALA Madrid!